Hi and welcome to my reaction video to the recent Nostalgia Critic review of Jonah VeggieTales movie. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. I have a confession to make. I've never seen VeggieTales.
Oh,
I'm not sure that makes sense.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Boo. Hey, that's not very Christian. And yeah, many of you would probably say that's past my time, and it's clearly meant for younger audiences, but through osmosis, I've managed to see an episode of, say, Dora the Explorer or Paw Patrol or whatever. VeggieTales, however, is something I recognize, but I know nothing about apart from its vegetables that teach about Christianity. Which, if it's anything like my Christian upbringing, was very fitting.
Okay, fun story. I think I saw a DVD of it once from a colleague of mine. That's also my only knowledge that I have.
As it was like being forced to eat your vegetables. But I know a lot of people, hell, even atheists who found this series pretty charming. And yeah, it is pretty impressive this show has been on again and off again from 1993 to 2022. And while I don't have time to watch the series, I do have time to watch their 2002 film Jonah, a VeggieTales movie. Will I be converted to their comedic ways? Or will I just see it as religious food fight? Well, let's get ready to eat our greens for the Lord. Though there isn't a Jesus chives in this, I'm walking. Let's take a look at Jonah, a VeggieTales movie. The film opens with a group heading to a concert.
Billy Joe McGuffrey was a really clumsy kid. On the second day of second grade, I'll tell you what he did.
I avoided having kids to skip moments like this, not a good start. As one of the kids has a special backstage ticket, and she keeps gloating about it to the rest of the kids.
I'm the only one who gets to meet him because I won the Twitbo sweepstakes.
Let's try not to brag about it. Maybe you could help me with the map!
How can he drive if he doesn't have any limbs? Movie ruined.
For the next song, maybe I can drive into the river!
Yeah! Drive into the river, Bob! Oh, drive into the river, Bob!
I'll give him this. It really captures the horror of being on a bus trip with children. The singing tomato loses control of the car, said the 44-year-old man who made life choices that forced him to say that. And Laura loses her ticket. I do dig the nighttime shadows and colors. I know it's gonna sound weird, but it actually looks a little better than I thought a VeggieTales movie would. Though maybe the shadows work a little too well, so I keep thinking it's gonna turn into a darker movie like Deliverance or something.
Great!
I must agree with the Nostalgia Critic here. It does look nice. Well, for an animated kids movie straight to DVD, nice.
Great, now I'm just thinking about lines from Deliverance, a VeggieTales movie. Yeah, the pretty sprout would work. Squeal zucchini goes without saying.
Am I in heaven? Smells like Wisconsin.
Yep, smells like cheese fireworks and bad old fashions.
Ooh.
They find a nearby restaurant, they try to figure out what to do.
I lost my ticket. If you hadn't been teasing me with it, we wouldn't be in this mess.
It's God's judgment for trading your limbs to the devil for it.
May I please use the bathroom? Down the hall, first door on the left.
How do they pee? How do they do anything? It's such a stupid thing to focus on, yet I can't stop focusing on it. They tell the restaurant owners they need a telephone.
I need to use your phone to call my tow truck.
That's funny nitpicking. Why would he nitpick like that? Oh, well, anyway, it's funny. It's a style. And it makes me laugh. That's good.
My wife.
I call my wife my tow truck. She's a big lumbering behemoth that hooked me and won't let me go unless I pay her money.
In the meantime, would you like to have a seat?
The owners take the kids to a table while the grown-ups make a call.
Steak, steak, eat it, shrimp, shrimp, need it, steak and shrimp.
I think I'm catching on to how this works, because I would much rather read the Bible than sit through chunks of this. And the kids see the menu has some interesting choices.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
How to work cereal mascots.
I was Radish Krispies.
I was Lucky Kale. And I was Cabbage Crunch. You can see why we didn't last that long.
We are the pirates who don't do anything.
Oh, you know that's right. Nothing. Zilch.
He believes in nothing, Lebowski, nothing.
She was teasing me, and now she's getting what she deserved.
What you need is a little compassion.
I saw that in the menu. What's compassion?
That's a hard question. Mm-hmm.
But I get the feeling it comes with a side of perception.
Remember when we did that one thing with that one guy? Oh, do I ever.
We could go into detail. It wouldn't be a religious movie then. I do like how they say they remember the story like it was yesterday and then instantly cut to biblical times. What is the expiration date on this produce? As the pirates seem desperate to find some form of income as all the shops close their metal doors in their tents. That's pretty good.
It seems not doing anything. That didn't pay very well.
Have you considered being an influencer?
He showed up. Jonah. Now, Jonah was a prophet of God, one of the very special people God used to deliver messages to Israel.
I love if you've never heard of VeggieTales, this segment 15 minutes in would completely catch you off guard. It'd be like watching Bluey for the first time and out of nowhere she says,
And then I bumped into Siddhartha, who said for every true statement there is an opposite one that is also true.
I could use a little bit more of a segue.
Do not fight, do not cheat, wash your hands before you eat. Don't eat pigs, don't eat...
I also agree it's very jarring. Very jarring. Jeez.
Bats, don't eat beetles, flies, or gnats. A message from the Lord.
Our Lord is kind of a buzzkill.
There is nothing quite as sweet, a message from the Lord.
'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town. Right? It's got that vibe.
Put 4 tassels on your cloak. Do not laugh, it's not a joke.
Yes, listen to the singing asparagus. This is serious.
This night, there was a message that would change Jonah's life.
What? A tomato isn't a vegetable. It's actually a fruit. Lies. You lie to me, Lord.
You mean that, Nineveh?
Actually, he's told to go to Nineveh, a town that's cruel to Israelites in a way you can't even imagine.
The people of Nineveh were particularly mean to Jonah's people. They slapped people with fishes.
Every character in this is an American Monty Python sketch.
No, it cannot be.
Is it true that I stink up your pee? While Jonah struggles with this message, one of the grown-ups returns to hear the story and see their expanded menu.
What's going on? We're telling a little story. It sounded like God wanted to offer mercy to Jonah's enemy.
Yeah, sorry, we're Hindu. We really must be going.
What's the word?
There is no word.
Speaking of going, Jonah tries to run away from God's command when he stumbles across a man selling cruise tickets.
There's nothing like a cruise on the great sea to clean the sand out of your wicket. Aye?
Alan Young's final performance, I hear. He says he wants to sail as far away from Nineveh as possible, asking the pirates to give him a ride.
We couldn't possibly. We're very busy with their stuff.
Yeah, and Alf is on in a half an hour.
Did they name drop Alf? Was Alf even a name drop then? What, was he a die-hard Christian and nobody ever knew? Kill me! Which is nothing like how we killed our Lord, which must never be joked about, praise be to God.
Money is no object.
He pays them handsomely and they agree to take him on this journey. But down below he discovers another colorful character.
Hello.
Well, thousands of Slash writers rejoice Sonic and Mario finally banged.
I am a caterpillar. Well, that is only half true. My mother was a caterpillar. My father was a worm.
No, your father was a Dougal character. There's no denying this. And this is Khalil, who certainly feels stereotype-ish, but then again, I've never met a half caterpillar, half worm, so I shouldn't talk. And his job is, let's see if you hear what I hear.
I am a small business operator.
Am I really sick, or did you hear small penis operator?
I am a small business operator.
Hey, look, this came out in 2002. That's about when this problem got fixed.
No, it was a business operator. Business. Ay. Business. Mr. Walker. Business. What? It is of course also nice. Moving on.
I've got to ask you about the penis mightier. Will it really mighty my penis man?
It turns out Khalil is a big fan and wants to help Jonah. But after a bad storm, the captain tries to figure out who on the ship God is angry at.
We won't know for sure until we figure it out scientifically. Go fish! Loser takes a swim!
You think the kids back at the table were riveted by the story? Then the cucumber said, "You got me twos." Then the asparagus said, "Go fish." Then the unrendered Phantom Menace character said something in a voice that probably didn't age well. Again, like most things in Phantom Menace.
All right, I admit it. It's my fault, all my fault.
Jonah admits he's the reason God is mad and offers himself up.
The only thing left is to be thrown into the sea.
You don't have to do that. We got a plank.
And that, children, was compassion. The end! One of them says, though, that Jonah may not have to walk the plank after all.
My cousin from Moose Lake asks me to take care of this.
Christ, you brought a Cuisinart ship of vegetables? It turns out it's a motor, but flies off the ship, and so does Jonah, for that matter.
Something touched me!
I do giggle at the fact that I think the whale theme is actually the Jaws theme backwards, which I'm pretty sure you can't copyright 2 notes, so legally I think they're safe. Well, we just saw the Asylum version of Whalefall. They try to scare off the whale, and I'll admit I laugh pretty hard when they say they have no ammo for the cannon. They look at the bowling ball among the sports equipment, and they end up firing the tennis racket. -2 points for not firing the bag first. They fire the ball with Khalil inside, and he gets eaten up too. Thankfully, though, this whale comes equipped with the soundtrack from Hercules.
Praise the Lord, he's a God of second chances. You'll be floored.
Why does it look like veggies?
These gospel singers are legit really damn good, and honestly might be my favorite part of the movie. I think that opium I sneaked aboard is finally starting to have an effect. The whale spits Jonah out after he recants and says he'll do God's bidding. Dead. He makes his way to Nineveh, which I think is in a giant volcano. I don't know, they make this place look pretty cool. And he runs into the pirates there as well.
Arrest them at once.
But what have they done?
Thieving. No, wait, I thought they were free samples.
Hey, I thought we were in Amsterdam and anything went here.
They're arrested and they're quickly sentenced to be executed.
The slap of no return. Observe.
I know you may chuckle at that, but a pumpkin is a fruit. That thing was alive.
Why on earth do you take snack food so seriously?
Because we're all
Jesus.
snack foods in the eyes of the Lord. It turns out their king is the mascot of the twisty snacks they love so much, and when Jonah says God saved him from the belly of a whale, they decide to listen.
If what you are saying is true.
Yes, how do we know if he's telling the truth, sire?
I mean, the whale could have been sick. We don't know what end he came out of. The king has one way to prove his story true.
Smell him.
Your Highness?
Smell him.
Does he smell?
That's a family picture, right? A family picture. Strange new menu.
Like a bitch?
Highness?
Does he smell like a bitch?
We must hear the message.
They believe him and decide to hear his message of peace.
Stop it! Stop cheating! Stop lying!
No, we don't go there. Just stop.
A message from the Lord. The king was very upset. He had no idea they weren't supposed to do that stuff. No one had ever told him before.
He didn't know how to be nice unless a vengeful, violent God told him how to do so.
Let everyone call urgently to God. Perhaps the God that brought this man out of the great fish
Mammal.
Whatever.
will give us a second chance.
Nineveh changes their ways. The fish-slapping industry is pissed. However, Jonah figured God wouldn't truly forgive them and waited for his wrath to smite the city.
Okay.
Must have been an easy day for the sound editor. What, did God smite the soundtrack? This is for 2-year-olds who have access to tablets. You don't want to be this quiet for this long.
Jonah kept waiting, but it didn't seem like anything was happening. He wondered if maybe God was forgetting something.
Turns out Jonah was kind of a prick.
Oh, dear Lord, how could you let this happen?
Prophets were the theater kids of their day, very big on drama queening.
Why are you here now instead of back in the belly of that whale? God is compassionate. He wanted to help you. He gave you a second chance.
Well, sure, when someone wants to cancel me, but when I want to cancel someone, there's no coming back. Jonah refuses to change as Khalil leaves him behind.
Khalil! Khalil!
The end.
What did Jonah learn?
The question is, what did you learn?
That being a prophet sucks, and I'm a pantheist now.
We need to give second chances.
They learn to be compassionate to each other, and wouldn't you know it, the musician they were driving to see happens to be at that restaurant.
If it's a ride you need, I've plenty of room on my bus. You can all come with me.
Oh, except for her. She has no ticket, so she's dead to me.
Flora, you can have my ticket.
Yeah, actually, all sales are final. You can just leave her here, and we'll pick her up on the way back, assuming they don't use her for a salad or something. They perform a big number about Jonah, and fun fact, Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice reunited just so they could bring us this one song.
Jonah was a prophet, but he really never got it. He did not get the point.
Wow, I'd be inspired if I had ears.
I hate to break up the party, but who needed a toe?
Oh, good. My wife arrived. And that was the first VeggieTales thing I've ever seen. It's cute. I mean, it's cute. Okay, look, on the one hand, what do I expect? It's a cartoon for toddlers about vegetables teaching the Bible. But on the other hand, I guess I would expect a lot less from a cartoon for toddlers about vegetables teaching the Bible. This very easily could have been phoned in, but you can sense the effort and bouncy passion the creators had for it. The colors are bright and surprisingly lead to some good lighting and shadows. All the actors are clearly having fun voicing this material, and it's not trying to be anything it's not, which there is a legit charm to. Am I ever going to put it on again or quote any of these lines? It's extremely unlikely, but it's nice to finally see something that's been running for several decades and has a very innocent and likable demeanor. I get the feeling if I was a little kid I would really get into this, but even as an adult, I can verify it's just the right amount of adorable. I'm a Nostalgia Critic, I remembered, so you don't have to.
Okay, I must say, good review. Like always, Stuck is one of my favorite movie reviewers, so a lot of good laughs. And yeah, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. See you later.